That was very close. Never again, guys. That was not fun. Let's just say that. Watching that game, I felt like I aged 10,000 years. One for every single fucking drop that these idiots, these wide receivers, just I don't understand why. Like, why is it so difficult to just catch the ball? I get sometimes fucking, Caleb was, a little overthrow on Odunze on that foul. Like, I don't really care about that. That's Caleb's fault. He obviously needs to still work on his accuracy, but good God, sometimes it just be right at the chest. Right at the chest. And they still fucking drop it. Right in their hands. Where their hands are on the design play. They miss horrifically. This game would have been much different if we didn't develop Darius Slay hands. Because those guys, besides Wandale Robinson's drop to end it, which, as a Nebraska fan, I'm a little sad to see, but as, drop, that was lucky, all right? that was very lucky that they finally, developed the dropsies. And, yeah, this game was a dumpster fire for both. The Bears could not, for the life of them, figure out how to play it at all. It just felt like they, for the first 3 quarters, they kind of just shut their brains off. And I don't really fault the Bears for not ever kicking a field goal until the very end, because yeah, it was somewhat windy. Sometimes you don't really feel like kicking it when the gust could be up to 37 and you never know when it's going to happen. Obviously, the offense kind of just lulled itself to sleep even after a couple of turnover on downs by the defense. Like, thank goodness at least some of you decided to fucking play. Yeah, it's just not fun when the offense, just decides to shut down and then magically, wow, it comes back alive for the fourth quarter. Where was the... Thank goodness the Giants decided to stop. Just stop being anything, really. Because that last quarter was very strange because, like, you see Dart out there, and you're like, okay, cool, that's cool, Dart is out there, even after the hit, he still was out there. I'm like, okay, he looks fine, and then he's taken out in the fourth quarter. What? I'm confused. So everyone's confused, including Giants fans, and they're just like, "Oh God, we have to rely on Russell Wilson again." And while he does give him, the field goal drive, mostly because we forgot how to fucking forgot how to do anything in the spirit of tackling. I still don't understand how these guys can't tackle, but you get that, and then turnover on downs because we're fucking stupid, and then a punt. They finally punt after more shenanigans. We score, then they punt because we got 2 sacks. Gardner Johnson had multiple sacks. That's something. We score a touchdown. They flail. It all really came down to that fumble that eventually took Dart out of the game. If Dart was in the game, there's no way we win that. No, the defense couldn't stop Dart for the life of him. And yeah, it was just how it was going to end. I can't really, obviously the defense held the Giants to 20 points, but okay. Okay. So, the 49ers, they scored 24 points. Eagles, 20. Broncos, 32. Eagles, 34. And then we get to the Saints. So, I don't know. Maybe the Giants' offense is good, but, You're still allowing a lot for it being cold. Being cold. But that wasn't really the only problem. Like, the defense did its best when it's still injured to hell and back, especially when we also didn't have TJ Edwards. That kind of sucked. But it was the offense just could not move the ball for the life of them. I don't really understand what kept happening, but it just felt like they would stop themselves. It was either dumb shit play calling, like trying to do a jet sweep on a second and one, and then makes it third and four, and then we can't do anything. So that's fun. That's really fun. Yeah, let's go for that instead of just at least get yards. It's fine. Uh, yeah. I guess when they did allow Cairo Santos to kick, he didn't fuck up. So cool. But most of the things about this are going to be on Dayball. Dayball. Where are your balls? All right. You had the ball on a fourth and one. Okay, it's not only a fourth and one, it's a fourth and goal at the 1 yard line. Okay, you kicked the field goal. And here are the Bears, the stupid, dumb, idiot Bears, putting 12, maybe even 13 men on the field. And instead of going for it on a fourth and the half-inch yard line when the Bears have shown no real, push from the middle, you could literally just do a quarterback sneak and just run it up the middle. Instead, you just take the points. And those 4 points are the difference in this game going either, into overtime or you even fucking winning. Like, that's fucking insane, dude. What are you doing? For Giants' sake, he should be gone by tomorrow. And yeah, I know what that looks like, but the thing is that decision turned it all, and also maybe knocking Jackson Dart out. But like, still, if you were riding on the coattails of Jackson Dart and didn't have any backup plan for that, you should be canned immediately. Immediately canned. I hope the Giants have the balls to fire him. I hope, but from considering previous things, I doubt that's gonna that you're gonna have any sort of solace in that. I feel bad for you. May your tank have success. I mean, shit. There was actually a good amount of things that went your way today. What was it? The New Orleans Saints won. And the Dolphins won, and the Jets won too. So like shit, that's a lot of teams that you've suddenly gained ground against in the tank for number one overall. That's something. That's something after you fire Dayball. That's something good to look at. You got the fucking Jets and also I guess the Baltimore Ravens out of tank mode, but whatever. So I don't know if you're number one overall right now, but certainly you might be later. So, like, that's cool. It still makes me question everything about who the fuck is good or not, but we now have the same record as the Bills. It's funny. It's funny as shit, bro. It's funny as shit. Oh, God. And yes. More passes to JSN. Yes. Yeah. Do we play this? Okay, we don't play the Seahawks, thank goodness. Sorry, I'm having to look at my fantasy team. I picked Darnold and JSN. And Jonathan Taylor. Everyone in my league is stupid. Yeah, it probably just shows how the intelligence level of the group. But hey, can I get the free win this week? Let's go. All right. I'll see you guys. I'll try and get the baseball bit out this week. But there was a lot of things that happened, and I'm kind of waiting for more. I honestly think I'm going to wait for the qualifying offers to be accepted or denied. Because those. Ooh, 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 ooh. At least we extended them. We get a draft pick. I'll hail the, I don't know, first and second rounder that we get from both of them. Cool. And I'll see you guys whenever I actually make that video. If not, then next week, Bear. But see ya.